Hello and welcome to a new moon reading in Libra this time. This new moon is on the 21st of October. So let's have some information about this new moon. New moons is about setting new intentions for what you want to accomplish the next month. So this is the time to do it when it arrives. On Tuesday the 21st, new moon in Libra. This is the first card. Let's see. Moon Blues, number 41. That equals a 5. And fives is about changes. So let's have further information about this. It could mean sadness, anxiety, self-absorption. The Moon Blues card represents low mood and feelings of anxiety and worthlessness. We all experiencing low moods from time to time, and it is perfectly natural to have days where you don't feel that great. You cannot be on top form every day, as that would be exhausting. Take heart though, because this card would indicate that this low mood is a passing phase and a natural ebb of energy, rather than a deep depression. You might find yourself worrying about little things or falling into a negative spiral of anxiety. These cards ask you to take steps to lift yourself out of the moon blues by doing things that bring you joy, or which bring you joy to others. Helping someone else is often the best way to avoid becoming too self-absorbed, because there is always someone who is having a worse time of it than you are. Practice daily gratitude exercises and do something for charity. If the Moon Blues card keeps on coming up in your readings, or it's consistently coming out as your personal card, it could indicate that your low mood is lasting longer than necessary, and you should seek medical help to overcome it. On the whole, this card is telling you to worry less, for this too shall pass. Yeah, as it said, it's naturally to have some low moods. And maybe if you have followed the moon, where you have been trying to do the right things, set the intentions when the moon is new, and well, you just maybe it doesn't seem to have worked that well for you. There are more of us, so don't worry about it, because even if I like to follow the moon and advise to be aligned with the moon, it doesn't mean that I can't only follow that. I need to follow my own intuition. There are other aspects of every choice we make. And I also believe in divine timing for things. But anxiety is something, and worries are something that most people experiencing several times in their lives. But it's to try to handle it in a more beautiful way, where you can try to have control over your own emotions, and as the cards was telling us, try to find something joyful to do, just to take the focus of the difficulties you are experiencing. And if you are experiencing a lot of difficulties right now, I send you a big hug, because I know how hard it could be. But in one way, I try to come to terms with it, where I don't put too much emotions, because the sadness can be sticking to you like glue, where you never get it off, or it takes a long time. And you don't want that. You want to be more aligned with your own desires. So let's have some information about this moon blues. Because as I starting to say, the 41 is a 5. That means change. And change comes when you choose to change. It doesn't, you can resist it. You can try not to align with any change. Have status quo, that is what is best for you. And it's fine if that is what you want. But if that means sadness and anxiety and worries, it's time to change it. But you have to choose it all by yourself. Here we have the 7 of winter. That is the 7 of swords. Look at this. There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. Okay. This means that you absolutely can make better choices in your situation, but you have a free mind and a free will to do whatever you want. But this is what the spirits advise you with this new moon in Libra. Libra is also creating balance in your life. So whatever you try to run from, sometimes getting still, just dealing with the emotions that comes your way, could be a better choice. Absolutely. Because here you have the awakening. That is the Hanged Man. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. Again, as I said, get still. Just try to get on the top of your emotions and find something that you feel joy about. I think this is good advices for this new moon in Libra, where we are going to create more balance in the end. And that could be an intention. If you're working too hard, it could mean that you need more time off to balance your time off and work. It could mean that you need a vacation to get away for a while. Just to think your own thoughts without any disruption from other people. Because look at this, you have the 4 of autumn. This is the 4 of pentacles. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance, wow, in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Again, the balance. If you have more than enough money, is there anyone you can help out? That's the valuable message to the universe. Or if you need help, reach out to someone that might help you. But whatever you say, again, this balance, this total new view of your situation, how you handle it, what you put in of energy. I feel this Libra new moon is all about balance in all areas of your life. Whatever you do, don't do too much and don't do too little. Look at this. You got the Queen of Spring. This is the Queen of Wands. She's brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. And believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance, again a balance between work and home life. I can't make this up. You see me picking out this. Over and over, it tells you to balance your life. Whatever you are doing too much so, it's time for balance. Make a wise choice about your situation to find a better way to do it. And regarding money here, if you have more than enough money, maybe this is the time that you value your time in a different way. Because even if you have a great adventure with a friend, family member, that is so much more valuable than always have to work to make more money and put in your bank account, and you never have time to spend it anyway. Again, this balance, it's just an example. If you like to store your money, please do. I wouldn't I wouldn't try to distract you from that, not at all. Then you got the King of Winter. Look at this. This is when you get control over your mind again. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking. Unemotional relationships. He's very fear-minded. He's very experienced. But this is the extreme where you don't care about anything. At the same time, you could be fair-minded, but unemotional. How can you be that ever? I don't believe that. But again, this balance, getting control over your emotions. If they are hanging up in worries and anxiety and sadness, it's time to do something different. Remember, other people are not responsible for your emotions. They are not responsible for making you happy. I have learned that. Other people are a bonus if they want to spend time with you and have fun with you. But don't depend on other people to be happy. Create your own happiness and your own balance, but don't be unemotional. I think that was a little bit harsh. So let's have one more card about this balancing act of the new moon in Libra. And then you got number 16, life experience. This is the Tower card. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. As I said to you, you can resist change and stay in your environment where you're comfortable, in your own misery, if that is what you want. But this encourages you to embrace the change coming your way, because there are so many opportunities coming with that change. So if you want something different, it's time for you to balance things, to send out that message to spirits. You are available for change coming your way, and you are prepared to align with that. I like that message. I love the Tower, by the way. Even if I am a Taurus, they normally don't like change, but I love change. I have been seeking change all my life, and that's why I love the Tower, because it comes so much excitement with change. So feel excited already for what's coming your way. Because this new moon, when you balance out things with the Libra energy and don't worry about things that you can't change, then the magic is happen. And with that, I wish you a wonderful new moon in Libra. Create that balance for yourself and stay tuned for the next reading. Bye.